Hey, hey. Going down to Unity Fest, which is taking place on the Queen's Quay here in Toronto. It's gonna be a breakdancing festival. Not just a festival, it's a competition, handing out prizes, all that kind of stuff. See what I can film today. That's a crazy looking building. I haven't used any PL glass before, so it's gonna be my first time using any sort of cinema glass. So I'm using the Vespid Prime DZO. So see how it goes. And also, I'm gonna be doing everything in 60p so that I can slow it down after. We'll see how that goes. I mean, it's breakdancing, so it should look pretty dope. Hopefully, if I filmed it right. So I think I picked the wrong day to challenge myself with one lens. Because where I'm sitting with a 35mm lens, I just don't know how much good footage I'm gonna get. I thought it was gonna be wide open like the other event that I went to, but yeah, it's all on stage. So I thought it was gonna be like a pit area or something. Okay, so this is where that video ends, unless you wanna see a lot more of this, or this, or my favorite, this. Good times, yeah. I had a creative vision already dreamed up way before I went into the festival. Shot list, music, cuts, everything. I was prepared and it just went. So before going in, I did my homework. There was 2 contacts that they had on their website that you could email to try to get either a volunteer position or just get involved in general. I emailed both way before the event even started, and I didn't even get any email back or anything like that. Even though I didn't get an email back, I was determined to go. So I didn't wait for the reply, which never came anyway. You could only record from the wing. So one wing was just a little bit too close to the B-boys and the B-girls. And then the other wing was just too far from where everyone was trying to perform on stage. So there was no winning. There was no winning on this day. And then center stage, well, you weren't allowed to go to because the people that actually had passes and were event staff, that's basically where they were. Priority seating, priority. So that's where they were. They had all their equipment set up there too. So even if you had tried to, sneak in there, try to get a couple of pics, you'd be blocking all the people that were trying to shoot too. And they had some of their people, I don't know, maybe it was some of the event organizers there, basically telling other photographers like, hey, you can't stand there. Oh, you gotta move. Hey, you're blocking people. So I'm usually a very positive person, but this really got to me. Because I think I expected to do so much and I came back with so little. And I think that was the biggest problem. That stupid fence was in like every single shot. And I hated it. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't. So how did I salvage such a terrible day? So I had, for the first time, a cinema lens that I rented from Viva in Toronto. So I took the lens to my barber with me when I got my haircut. And just the image that I got out of that, because he has some pretty fancy lighting within his little studio there. The image I got from there, it's pretty nice. I really like it. I really like it. So now it's inspired me to want to maybe even create a little mini doc about him, because he has a pretty interesting story. So hopefully I can convey that in some sort of doc that maybe I'll put on YouTube someday. Yeah, I think I will actually. Now that I've used the cinema lens, now that I've used that cinema lens, it's changed everything. I just want that quality all the time for a cheaper price. So we also went to a food truck festival out in our area. So I also took my camera, Best Bit Prime, and oh man, I really like the look that it gave outdoors too. Very clean, very filmic. It's such a difference. Like, I don't know if everyone can tell the difference. I mean, it really depends on how you light, what ISO you have set, all that kind of stuff. But I didn't, I think I did know that the cinema lenses would make a crazy difference, but I didn't know that it would be that big of a change. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look good. It looks so good. So now I know that I'm capable of shooting some sort of like fashion shoot, or maybe even like a little mini commercial or something. So what's the moral of the story after all this? You know, just gotta stay positive. You know, things aren't always gonna go your way. You have to learn how to pivot, course correct, and then just keep chipping away at whatever that goal is that you have, that I have. I think I'm better at telling other people the positive things that they need to do than I am telling myself. That's gotta change. What else? Get a pass. Yeah, if they're available. Get one. Maybe be allowed on stage. Now, how do I convince the wife that I need $10,000 worth of cinema glass? That's a tough one.